Good morning, everyone. I want to start today by talking about something that we all wrestle with at different points in our lives. Something that's both exhilarating and intimidating at the same time. The relationship between hard work and talent. Now, I know the answer to this isn't as straightforward as we'd like it to be. Some of us were told from an early age that talent is the key to success, those natural gifts that set us apart, that seem to make everything effortless for those who possess them. We've all seen people who seem to glide through life, succeeding in things like art, sports, or academics without breaking a sweat. And we can't help but wonder, why don't I have that gift? Why is it so much harder for me? But here's the thing, talent might open the door, but hard work is what keeps it open. Talent may be the spark, but hard work is the flame. It's the fire that keeps burning when everything else fades. When we put hard work alongside talent, the magic happens. And the most incredible part, hard work is something that we all have control over. It's the one thing that's within our grasp, no matter where we start from, I want you to think about the things that you've been told about talent. Oh, she's a born leader, or he's got a natural gift for writing. Maybe you've been told, this person was just born for greatness. And yes, maybe they were born with certain strengths, certain abilities that gave them an advantage. But here's what I know to be true. Even with all the talent in the world, nothing in life is ever truly effortless. People who seem born with greatness don't get to where they are simply by being born with the right gifts. They've put in hours and hours, days, weeks, months, and even years of hard work. We often overlook this because we only see the polished, finished result, the outcome. We don't see the countless hours spent practicing, refining, failing, and getting back up. We don't see the struggles, the vulnerability, the doubts, the setbacks that these people had to face on their journey. The public only celebrates the outcome, but the truth is that greatness is built in the unseen hours. So I want to challenge the narrative that talent is the be-all and end-all. The truth is that talent is just the starting point. Talent alone won't get you across the finish line. It might get you noticed, it might give you a head start, but without hard work, talent will plateau. You will hit a wall, and you'll realize that you cannot rely on talent alone to sustain you. If talent is the seed, hard work is the soil, the environment that allows the seed to grow, bloom, and eventually bear fruit. Think about it. Have you ever seen someone with raw talent who seemed to coast along at first, but then stop putting in the effort? They might have had all the potential in the world, but without the consistent grind, they fell behind. Talent can't sustain itself without action. On the other hand, someone with less talent but an unwavering commitment to hard work can surpass others in unexpected ways. This is because hard work doesn't just build skills, it builds character. Now, let's talk about what hard work really looks like. Hard work is messy. It's not the shiny Instagram photos of success that we see when someone makes it big. Hard work is waking up early when you don't feel like it. It's staying up late even when you're exhausted. Pushing through when your body and mind are screaming for rest. It's facing rejection, disappointment, and failure, and still choosing to show up the next day. Hard work is choosing to do the things that are uncomfortable. It's finding the courage to step outside of your comfort zone, to push yourself to the limit, to lean into your vulnerability. It's taking the risk, even when you don't know how it will turn out. It's being willing to fall down and get back up, time and time again, because that's where growth happens. We don't talk enough about failure. We glorify success and we worship the winners, but we often avoid the hard truth. Failure is a part of the process. And not only that, but it's a necessary part. You cannot truly succeed without failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. It's the feedback that helps you grow. It's the thing that teaches you what doesn't work so that you can learn to pivot, adjust, and ultimately move forward. So here's the thing, we all fail, we all face setbacks. And yes, it's hard to keep going when you fail. But the people who succeed aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who don't give up. They're the ones who get knocked down and stand back up again. They embrace failure because they understand it's not the end, it's just another step in the process. And when you get back up after failure, you build something more than skills or accomplishments. You build resilience, you build strength, you build character, you build the kind of grit that allows you to keep going even when things feel impossible. Hard work is about embracing that grit. It's about having the courage to show up, even when you feel like you're not good enough, or when it feels like everyone else is moving faster than you. You see, hard work doesn't guarantee success, it guarantees growth. It guarantees that no matter the outcome, you will become a better version of yourself. You will learn something new. You will stretch beyond your limits. And even if the path is long and filled with challenges, the process of working hard will shape you in ways that talent never will. Take a moment to reflect on the idea of talent. Yes, it's a gift. It's something that comes naturally to some people. But hard work is a choice. It's something that each of us can tap into, no matter where we start from. It's the equalizer. Talent can be squandered, but hard work can be cultivated, nurtured, and strengthened. Hard work isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about the willingness to push forward even when the going gets tough. It's the decision to stay in the game even when you're not winning right away. It's about understanding that progress is not linear. It's full of twists and turns, victories and setbacks, and that's okay. So I want to ask you today, what are you choosing? Are you choosing to let the myth of talent hold you back? Or are you choosing to put in the hard work necessary to make your dreams a reality? Are you letting yourself be discouraged by your perceived lack of natural ability? Or are you choosing to embrace the process of growth? Because here's the thing, there's nothing more powerful than someone who decides to show up and give it their all day in and day out. There's nothing more powerful than someone who decides that their hard work will be the foundation of their success, no matter what talent they were born with. Hard work is what transforms potential into reality. It's what allows us to reach heights we never thought possible. You might not have the talent of a prodigy, but you have the power of choice. You have the ability to work hard, to stay persistent, and to keep growing. You don't need to compare yourself to others. You don't need to wonder why you weren't born with the same gifts as someone else. What you need is to look within yourself and say, I will do the work. Because when you do the work, when you put in the effort, when you embrace failure, when you get back up and keep pushing, you create something far more powerful than talent. You create a legacy of perseverance. You create a life defined not by what you were born with, but by what you chose to become. So as you go forward today, remember this: hard work doesn't just shape your skills, it shapes your character. It shapes your future. And when talent falters or fades, it's your character, your grit, and your determination that will carry you through. You are capable of incredible things, not because you are naturally gifted, but because you are willing to work hard enough to make it happen. And that is where your true power lies. So keep showing up, keep working hard, and keep believing that the effort you put in today will create the greatness of tomorrow. And to build awareness and leadership, the thing we don't talk about enough is the greatness of tomorrow. Really, thank you.